going to do is some research. And in this class, when you do research, it is exceedingly important for you to recognize that I do not care that you like transcribe information from one place to another. What you write matters not at all to me. I already know this stuff. I don't need you to tell me. And I don't need you to tell me what a website says. I don't really even care how much you write down here at all. And I ask you to turn something in as evidence of what you did. Your grade for today is going to be determined entirely by what I hear. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to look at some of these organelles, and I want to hear you talking. You heard me talking about stuff that was kind of interesting. I mean, you may not love biology, but in general, I didn't just say this is the thing and it does this. What I tried to focus on are things like, well, this is kind of cool that it does this, and how does it do it? How does it work? How is it that cytosol somehow keeps organelles in place with everything not just falling down to the bottom of the cell? That's an interesting thing to think about. How is it that the cell membrane can allow some things in and out without allowing water in or out? That's a really interesting thing. It's not typical. Usually, if something's watertight, it's pretty much sealed up, solid. So the research that you do is really intended to sort of prime conversations. That's how I'm going to grade you. I'm going to walk around the room and I'm going to listen to what you're saying. And if what I hear is intelligent conversation, you're going to get full credit when you turn this in. That's what I want. So the only tricky part here is that this relies on a website that doesn't exist anymore. So when you click on it, and you're welcome to follow along with me right now, I'm going to show you this so that you can all see it, but you also can just do it yourself. I think most of you are going to be able to figure this out. So basically, what happens is that you're going to come to this, and it says, sorry, doesn't exist anymore. Click here where it says download cells alive. And when you click there, on your Chromebook, it's going to download it, and mine is going to look a little bit different because I don't have a Chromebook, but effectively it's going to be the same thing. You download it on your Chromebook, and it's downloading it in a format called a zip file, which is a compressed file. Everything's all wrapped up in one, and you can't really use it. But as soon as it's done downloading, which hopefully won't take too long, it's not the hugest website in the world. It's 30 years old, so hopefully we'll... you guys, what's going on, by the way, is as you all start downloading it, mine is slowing down, which is fine. I would rather have you get it than me. Okay, so once it's fully downloaded, then when you open the file on your Chromebook, it will open it up as if it's like a USB. It's like it'll look like a thumb drive. I won't be able to do that. Mine, I have to copy and paste. I'm just going to put mine on the desktop. Yours, if you double click on it, it should just open up. And let's see. Shouldn't take too terribly long. And once you've done that, so mine's taking forever because this poor old computer is, this poor old computer. But once you've done that, then there's going to be a file inside. So yours will show up as if it's on a thumb drive, and one of the files is going to be called Enter. It's right here, Enter. And that's the one that you click on. So once it's opened up, click on the Enter, and then I can help you navigate to the picture that looks like this. And I would show you right now, but my poor old computer, this computer is so sad and so slow, it's just not gonna do the trick anymore. But what you want to do is find the picture that looks like this, and then you can just click on these things, and it'll tell you what they are. And if you are sitting in here quietly writing down what all these things are, then you're not doing what I want. I want to hear you talking. I want you to talk to people. I don't care if you move around to do it. I just want to hear you talking. And I want to hear you talking about this. Some of these things I didn't talk about. Some of them I did. Most of them I did. But I want I want to hear you. I want to hear you saying, oh, well, this is the whatever because it does whatever. I want to hear you say, oh yeah, this. I remember he talked about the stuff that was attached to the nucleus, and there were two kinds, smooth and rough. That must be the rough. That's what I want to hear. You all are at least as smart as me, and I say that with no sarcasm, not teasing, not joking. You are young, your brains are far more capable than mine. And I could go through this and describe most of these things, even though like some of them I can't tell what they are by looking at them. But I can tell you what most of, like this mitochondria, I can tell you what goes on with the mitochondria. Here's the Golgi apparatus, I can tell you what goes on with that. Rough and smooth ER. I can tell you all that stuff. If I can do it, you can have intelligent conversations about all these things, all right? Let's see, mine is still not even close to ready, so. So I want you to like, try to download, try to access. I'll help you as needed. And then once mine is done downloading, I can show you a couple of things if you're interested. I don't have to if you've got to figure it out on your own, right? And then over the course of the next 27 minutes, your goal is to talk intelligently with each other about this stuff, and that's how I'm going to give you points, okay? Go for it.